Alright, hello. This is Trials of Fire. It's a deck building roguelike that I really like. And I've played a load of it now. So I'm just about qualified to play a game on medium and record it without being certain of my doom. One of the biggest differences between this and something like Slay the Spire is you have a party of 3, and I've unlocked all 9 of the classes, so I can choose which 3 I take, and each one has their own deck, and each one can be built to different specialities. I really like the Hunter. Hunter's probably just the best class all round. Did he just blink, or was that my imagination? The Assassin's also great. There is a stealth mechanic, sort of. It's a little bit different to what you might imagine for stealth, but so these are the 2 like reliable standard ones, and I think I'm going to take the Alchemist as the other one, as the kind of the wild card. The Alchemist has this fun thing where they create cards during the battle, and some of those abilities are great. And the other thing they have is they have some acid attacks, and I've never really got acid to work. I've never really got it off the ground, so I'm keen to try that. So you can also choose their weapons, and this... Oh, that's an interesting choice for an Alchemist. I don't think I want that. I think... Well, let's think about this. So, this is a knife that's good for combo attacks. This is a sword that hits twice, and if you hit twice, you trigger combo attacks twice. So this synergy would be to get the Alchemist up close and have the Assassin hit them twice, and then the Alchemist does the extra combos. It's more traditional to have the Assassin do combo stuff, but there is another reason to give them a double strike sword, which is that they get a lot of damage bonuses, and so if you hit twice, you get the bonuses twice. So maybe I'll try rolling with this, and then on the Ranger, Hunter, sorry, I got Headshot, which is a crazy powerful thing. Hits them for 3, and then if they have 3 or less at that point, they die. So if they have 6 or less, it'll kill them. Let's just get started. So I'm not really going to read the story stuff. I don't think it's really the point. What the hell is this? Ooh, I've never heard of this before. I wonder why that isn't centered. So maybe this is like a modifier on the quest. So, the overworld, you're wandering around and investigating these question marks. The ones that are just out in the middle of nowhere are generally materials. So this is something where I can take some damage to get a reward, but since one of my guys is I don't know what the species is, but I guess he's immune to fire, so I'll do that. This obviously is a lot like FTL, but actually it doesn't feel, the game in general doesn't feel like FTL. Or Slay the Spire in terms of the overworld, because it really is a thing you can just roam around freely. You can go to as many of these as you like. The only limit is you have a morale thing, where if you don't get on with your objectives, eventually your morale gets sapped. No, I don't want this shield. So equipment that you put on your people often comes with cards, and that sort of supplements your basic deck. So I think everything up to these advances is my basic deck. And then everything here is what I'm getting from my equipment, so if I put that on, it'll add a card to my deck. But I don't want that card because it benefits from... does damage based on my current defense. I don't really have anything that gives me any defense, so it doesn't really make any sense. There's still a reason to put it on there, because the armor 1 is useful. In a way, I'll explain once we're into combat. But it doesn't make sense for my assassin, doesn't really make sense for anyone else, because no one has any good defense. We're quite a low defense team. This is most likely going to be a shop, and it's early in the game, so I don't really have anything to spend, but it's so on my way that I might as well check it out. If I can just buy some food, that'd be nice. Enter a small human settlement. You see a cloaked figure running towards you. It looks suspiciously like the figure has just carried out a robbery. Or she might be a victim. Do I block her path? I think this game is better if you ignore the story aspect of things, because that sounds like a pretty unpleasant thing to do, but mechanics-wise I do want to... I don't really want the shop. Maybe we'll go in the shop, just because, yeah, okay, there's food there, so it was worth it. Can I sell that? Yeah. Great. Okay, food determines... You need food to rest, and resting is how you recuperate health, and you need to do it regularly anyway, so food is always a concern. I think I'll just get the free money. Obsidian is the currency here. And so I'm supposed to look carefully for a pass through these mountains. That looks like something. Okay, there's a battle. Don't care why, let's fight. So, everything is board game tokens, which I actually really like. I think it works really well. It must have been so much easier than making the 3D models. Because they still really care about game feel, like the feel of the attacks is really good. So I've got my double strike in hand, that's nice. Each character has their own little hand of 3 cards, it looks like. And you can only keep one of them into the next turn. But they all have costs as well, and you pay for them by kind of sacrificing other cards. So my hunter, they are not really going to leave their swipes because they're going to attack from range probably. In fact, I don't. So if I recycle those swipes, I've got 2 points to spend now, so I could play this power or double strike. But actually, I don't want to do that. I'm going to sacrifice all of his cards. It's called recycling, actually. And then I can do a redraw. I've only got one of those, but that was such a bad starting hand that I want to. So headshot would be nice, but it would be better to... I think I want to do an improvised attack. The hunter's perk is that their first attack each turn does 2 extra damage. So improvised attack would normally do range attack 1, so it's pathetic without that bonus, but it's pretty good with the bonus. If I could play range attack to knock them down to 7, headshot can almost kill them. In fact, headshot can kill them from 8 as long as it's not the druid. I keep wanting to call him the druid. As long as it's not the hunter who does that first bunch of damage. So, is there a way... Is anybody... Yeah, I think the Alchemist can move over here, and... Because another thing you can sacrifice cards for is movement. So whoever sacrificed the card can move 2 spaces for that. And if I move them all the way over there, I can then do a swipe by sacrificing probably this. So now they're down to 8. The hunter, their headshot is going to take off 5, then if they have 3 or less they'll die. Well, 8 minus 5 is 3, so that will kill him. So that, I think I want to... I'll pay for it entirely with the hunter. Obviously anytime you can completely eliminate an enemy on a turn is great, because now they've got effectively half the potential damage output. Even less than half, because they can do things like combo attacks. And here, I can't keep both of these cards, and if I sacrifice Sneak, I won't have enough to pay for Double Strike, and also I'm not next to anyone, so I have to sacrifice Double Strike, and then I'll pay Sneak on myself. Which means... It actually doesn't mean they can't see you, it means they can't attack you unless they're adjacent to you. But it has other perks too. Wow, he didn't even attack. What did he do though? He weakened my Alchemist, so that is a pain. But I think we'll stick with mostly range stuff, perhaps. Yeah, so the Assassin has this power about getting willpower from combo strikes. So it's sort of built for you to be using this character to combo strike, but I think you can get away with not doing that. So when you're stealth, you get a free movement card each turn, and it moves further the stealthier you are, the more stealth you have stacked on yourself. And it can slip by enemies. Normally movement is blocked. Like once you go adjacent to an enemy, that stops you, but not with Move Unseen. So I can move him over there. I'll take 2 cards to do it, but I've got 2 movement cards. And then they would do combo attacks. And so this guy is weakened, so his own attacks will do basically nothing. And he can't do combo attacks. But his attack could trigger the combo attack of this guy, and this guy could do his own attack. I could just have everyone crowd in and try and get the most combo attacks. That might be good. The only thing is, this guy can't... He needs an actual attack to trigger them. I think I'll redraw for him, because this fight is almost over. So yeah, he's got 1 swipe now. Let's see if we can make this work. So, Hunter can reach there. Move Unseen gets me there. Advance gets me here. So now if any of us attack, the others all hit as well, just for 1. He's got a lot of health actually, this might not be the best way to go about it. Even though we're about to do a bunch of combo attacks, I don't think that's actually a useful thing. I mostly want to trigger it with this guy, so this will do 2 damage. Yeah, not great, but gotta take what you can get. This will do 5 total, I think. Okay, that's more like it. So now, God, if I had Double Strike, that'd be perfect. Should I redraw? What else have I got coming? Double Strike's already discarded, so it's not going to come up, is it? The best I could get is 2 attack cards, and it's very unlikely that I get that. So I'm better off sticking with... I get the damage bonus. Okay, this is so nearly going to work, and it's not quite. Because 4, get him down to 2. Druid will counterattack, but this guy won't because he's weakened. Wait, he was weakened? He's not weakened anymore. Wait, seriously? How did he lose it? Is weakened only for your next attack? Oh wow, that's great if so. Well, let's find out. Yeah, there it is! Huh, I learned something. I thought weakened was just... like, most status effects last until they wear down 1 stack per turn. And something that's difficult to get your head around, for me at least, was that most status effects don't stack. In fact, almost none of them do. So there's one called Inspired, which means you do +1 damage. If you have 5 stacks of Inspired, you don't do +5 damage, you just do +1 damage for potentially up to 5 turns. Okay, this spear is not bad. Actually, it's good. It's the opposite of bad, it's good. So, it's going to add 2 cards to my deck. This Strike Through, it's a decently powerful attack for 1 cost. It's better than the basic one anyway. And it can be used ranged as an alternative. And it can go through targets if they're stacked up. I don't find that happens all that often. It's quite fiddly to sort of make sure that you get 2 targets with it. But if you do, you get some willpower back, which is very nice. And then running shot is very good. So that moves, and then after you've moved, you throw this blade at just a random enemy target. And it's nice to do both. So the question really is who should get it? Maybe the Alchemist, if they can. Oh wait, did they not pick it up? No, I didn't. They can't use it. Okay, so it's got to be the Assassin. They don't have to... Oh, do they? Oh yeah, it's either or. Okay, that's slightly awkward, because this is a very good synergy with their damage bonuses. You know what? Maybe the damn Hunter should take it. Can they? They can take both, I think, because the bow can go the other hand. Yeah. So that's... because Strike Through is effectively a ranged attack. It's fine as that. And it still penetrates if you throw it. The running shot's good for him. And then the thing I really like is it's got this quality attribute, which every point of quality is another redraw per battle. So I could only do 1 per character before. Now the Hunter will be able to do 2. And so that mitigates the negative effect of adding cards to your deck, you know, because if these cards aren't as good as some of the stuff you've already got, you're diluting your deck. But then if you've got a redraw, you to some extent it helps you get to the cards you want anyway. So who do I level up? I can only level up 1. I like to level up the Hunter because they get real powerful. But I think I'm going for Alchemist because they're more interesting, and I want to see... I just want to know what kind of Alchemist I'm going to be building. So I was hoping for an Acid one, because like I said, I've never got Acid to really work, and the way Acid works is once you've applied Acid to someone, next time you apply Acid to them, they take damage... Every time you apply Acid to them, they take damage equal to the amount of Acid they have on them. But Acid is typically only applying like 1 at a time, so that's pathetic, right? Initially. You put 1 on him, he takes 1 damage. It's nothing. If you put 2 on him, then he's already taken the 1 damage, now he's going to take 2 damage. You put 3 on him, and he's already taken the 3 total damage, now he's going to take another 3 damage. So it seems like it will scale, but you really need to be applying a lot of it. And I've never... It often comes on like an item that you can add, like a flask someone can carry, and it has 1 acid ability on it, and that's just never gonna come together. So what I can do... Oh, when you upgrade, so I can replace any of my standard ones with one of these new ones. These new ones are generally better. Or I could just upgrade an existing one. So Swipe is a very boring one to upgrade. Unstable Elixir. That's kind of cool because you end up drawing 2 cards. In fact, that's very good. Because... So the way this works is you spend 1 energy. It's called willpower, but I'm going to keep calling it energy. Then you get 2 random cards. Oh wait, so you get a choice of random cards, and whichever one you pick is basically free. It costs 1 less. So the card sort of pays for itself in that way. But then with the upgrade, you do it twice, so 2 different cards get discounted, so it more than pays for itself. So that's actually pretty good. What's Blind Shot? Random range attack 2 to 6. So, I mean, that's pretty good just anyway. But the upper bound on that is interesting because there's also calculations. All of your random numerical effects are maximized. Maybe I should get calculations and blind shot. Blind shot without calculations is not so great. And it's not going to synergize with anything really, because there isn't really like an Alchemist build that's all about ranged attacks and they all, you know, benefit from something. I think... What random effects do I have? So this would make Flame Flask a straight up 3 damage attack, which is pretty great. These, I don't know what cards will get out of them. I suppose Flame Flask is the only random attack I've got right now. Part of me does just want to upgrade this, because it's pretty cool. Maybe I can do that. I'm going to upgrade this. Well, hang on. So with your first upgrade, the thing to think about is every class has one of these powers, which is you get willpower every time you do something that is relevant to your class. But they're usually pretty trash. Like willpower, I don't know. It is good to have free willpower happening all the time. But actually taking up space in your deck for that is... for it to pay for itself, it's got to be dealt early. If it comes up late, it's useless. This one costs 2, which is crazy. I just am never going to spend 2 on just a thing that gets me some willpower sometimes. Because, you know, you've lost a card draw, you spent 2 energy, and then you've got to spend more energy to do the thing that creates the card, and only then do you get any willpower back. And even then it's only 1, so that's not paying for itself. It's going to be like 3 or 4 different times you've got to do it before it pays for itself. And powers can get knocked off you. The 8 figure there in the green diamond is its health, and if you take 8 damage you lose the power. So you do all this work to try and get it online. You get lucky, you get it early, you invest in it, and then someone just shoots it off you. So it can be a real non-starter. So I like to replace those. I think I've just talked myself out of calculations because that has similar issues. So yeah, I'm just going to upgrade. I do want to get rid of experiments, but... Oh, how about this? It creates a ranged attack, choice of 3, and reduces cost by 1. It can only be upgraded in battle, which is interesting. What is the upgrade? Oh, you create 2 of them. That's great. The Alchemist randomly upgrades one of his cards each turn, so it's actually got a good shot of being upgraded. I think I'll do that. I'll replace experiments with bulk crafting, because the reason to upgrade it in Stable Elixir was I could specialize in card creation. There are things that benefit from it. Obviously, the one I just replaced benefits from it, but there's other things like every time you choose a card, you get one more option, and things like that. So I'm gonna do that. We are sheltered right now, and we are just on the brink of not being fresh anymore, so we're gonna rest. Don't need it to heal at all, but it replenishes stamina, and I've got enough materials to upgrade. Ooh, the headshot one. Oh, that's fucking great. So 4 and 4. That means it can now just kill an 8 health enemy in one shot. Alright, feeling fairly positive so far. That looks like some kind of entrance, doesn't it? I think what we're actually looking for will come up. Oh, yeah, it totally does. Huh. Ooh, I like the ambience. I don't know how well that's coming across. So we can go in here. This looks like the right place to go for our quest, but I'm sort of tempted to tackle with this enemy. Hard battle and new follower. Sign me up. Battles are just generally good, like, Huh. That's interesting. We've all got 12 health. Can I see my... no, I can't see my equipment. So basically, when you have armor, you get more than 10 health at the start. You only ever have 10 health. I just completely contradicted myself. What I mean is a character only ever has 10 base health. You can never increase your base health. But any armor you have gets added to your health at the start of a battle, and never again. So it's kind of a buffer. So I can afford to lose 2 health, and I take no permanent health damage. If I go below 10 health, then I'm injured. I really like that system because even though it uses a magic number, this 10 thing, like rather than having 2 separate bars for armor and health, I actually think that's really elegant because 10 is so easy to remember. We all, you know, I never forget what the health value is. It's a very natural number. So I think that's cool. So I can do bulk crafting right now. It isn't the one that got chosen to be upgraded. I can also advance. I don't know. Bulk crafting might be good because I can see this one, and actually some of the bolts have like splash damage. Tell you what, headshot will take this guy out straight away. The other thing is, Or we could possibly take out one of those. But then, okay, these guys are melee people from the look of them. This one's ranged. I think taking out the ranged guy first is going to be a real good move. I could be real fancy. No, I can't. I was thinking about using power shot and saving headshot, but oh my god, this kills a 10 in one shot. Oh, it's so tempting to take out one of the tough ones to maximize my damage efficiency. But like I say, this guy will hit us next turn. These guys might not. They might just move. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we don't move, they will have to spend their whole turn trying to get to us. So I mean, I can do this, can I? Can I? Why don't I craft a bolt, shoot him with that? Can you see him? Yeah. Let's do this. What? Oh my god, I'm getting craft a bolt was confused with something else. Okay, he's got a headshot now, which is fascinating. Well, that one doesn't require line of sight, that's kind of nice. But this is the right one to do, I think. So there's another power called Elemental Bolt, which gives you a choice of elemental bolts. But the one I just had is not that power, and it's pretty good though, because I can just one-shot this guy. Which means he can one-shot one of the others. I can do both. I can have it all. I don't need to sacrifice power shot. Ooh. This is the hard battle? I think not. And then I definitely want to sneak. And I'll save power shot. Damn, that was a good turn. Okay, as predicted, they couldn't do anything to me on my turn. So that was some smart target prioritization. And I found a way to make it all work. Unstable Elixir has been upgraded, so I can get that thing I was talking about where you get 2, not free cards, but 2 discounted cards. So let's try that. Mind Blast. That, I'm slightly out of range for that. 4 damage though. Oh, but I would suffer damage. Sneak. Sneak? Why would I want Sneak? Okay, I'll take that. And Call the Flames. Gain Burning, then Magic Attack 3. These are all... there's a class that specializes in damaging itself. And it's not my class, and I don't want to damage myself, thankfully. I never think it's worth it. Like, Burning is going to damage me for 2. So I do 3 damage, and I take 2 damage. That just sucks. I guess I'll take Force Missile. Neither of these are great, to be honest. I can take 4 damage. Sorry, I can take the 2 damage from this. Because like I say, I'm above 10. But it has to be the last thing I do in the battle. I don't want to risk going lower. But there's a good chance we can just get this guy this turn though, right? Because I have 2 bonus damage on him. So that's a good start. This guy also has 2 bonus damage. And don't know if... Well, certainly we don't need the swipe. And we're never going to use Stalk. So let's do that. And then he's got 3 total damage there, if I can afford to spend them all. Does anyone else have any range stuff? So this guy could move forwards and do Mind Blast. Oh, that kills him. Great. Alright. Nothing of value was lost. So now... My assassin isn't really doing much at the moment. But maybe that's okay. Maybe I keep the other classes ahead of him. Overwatch is a fantastic card. While it's in your hand, if someone moves, it shoots itself at them. I'll play a random range attack for free. But it's... So... What it doesn't say there... I am almost certain that Overwatch gets discarded when you do that. But it doesn't say that happens. But that is my assumption. But regardless, it's great. It's just great to get a free attack. That's alright, because it doesn't cost anything and you gain willpower. But Overwatch is definitely better. And yeah, Focus, it's willpower for every range attack, but it costs 2. Like I say, it's just too much hassle to get those online. It doesn't... The math doesn't work out. Got a backsmith, so upgrading is cheaper now. Those are fine, they're nothing special. Okay, I can wager 20 obsidian. I don't want to do that if there's a shop there, to be honest. Oh, this one has a chance of food. Yeah. Let's try and steal. Perfect. I think this is a good one. Yeah, it is. Move 2, then draw a card. This feels like an assassin thing. And there's a little bit of armor for him as well, which is nice. Oh, and there's a shop. Great. Is that good? That's very speedy and good amount of armor. It just costs energy. Who would wear it? Everyone can wear it. I guess it's the assassin thing again. Maybe I'll get it. Because his current thing is useless. That prepare power is... I mean, it's just about worth it because it's cheap, but usually you've got something better you want to play. So let's get back to that passageway. So we need to rest soon, actually. This is cool. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I don't mind health damage because we rest a lot regardless. What's this bow? Aim shot. Range attack 8, but you can't play it when you first draw it. You've got to wait a turn. And then arcing shot doesn't require line of sight. Neither of those are actually that great. They're not better than my current bow. But that upgrade currency is nice. And yeah, we'll rest. Oh, this isn't a good place to rest, unfortunately. Ooh. I think we have to, though. So, I can upgrade the sword. I think the sword is a lot better than the dagger thing. The combo thing is not really coming into effect, is it? The Alchemist always had other priorities. So, we've got a little bit of stamina back. Actually, now I'm kind of wishing... let's go for this. The question marks means something special, I'm not really sure what. Okay. If there's a fight, I want to do it first. Yeah. Oh shit, this does look serious. Do you think those things breathe fire? They got a dragony vibe to them. I know that that's not what a basilisk does in lore. Don't basilisks turn you to stone? Okay. So a headshot would be real nice, wouldn't it? If we do 2 damage to one of them, then do a headshot, that would get us to a good place. I might try Unstable Elixir, see what that gets us. Shoot. I've never seen that card before. What the hell? It costs 1 and it does 1 damage. That's like bad, because a standard card is the improvised attack, which can do range attack 1 or it can do melee attack 2. So it's either, it can do either of those basically. But on the other hand, swipe is real useless. I guess I take it. If I had some kind of damage bonus, that would be nice, but I don't. Because that's not going to be enough by itself to get them down to where I want them. I don't really want to have to get 4 energy on this guy to... He can't see anyone at the moment either, so he's got to spend one of his cards to move. I reckon it's worth redrawing our Assassin's Hand, hoping he gets improvised attack, which he did. Oh, but that's only 1, because it doesn't have any damage bonus yet. How? Why can't we see anyone from anywhere? Okay, our only hope is that guy, and it's not a good hope. So you can't see him currently. Okay, so you've got to move. Then this guy's going to move twice. This is going to be hell. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can take out a single one of them. Because... So this one can fire for free and then spend 1 to get some energy. This guy's going to have to use 2 cards to move into visible range. At which point he can only do 1 of these things, and he needs energy. Oh no, he can supply his own energy. So we can get 2 damage on them. At that point, this guy will have headshot and 2 cards to spend to play it, but he can't see them from where he currently is. So that's not going to work, is it? We're 1 card short. I mean, it might be worth doing anyway, just because it's the closest we can get to anyone being taken out. There's nothing else the Alchemist can do, for example. The Alchemist could throw this away and draw a new hand, I suppose. Maybe that's worth doing. Okay, Flame Flask. Maybe we completely change tune. What's the range on that? Range 4. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. So the Alchemist could go here. It's not the best thing, but my theory is that just want to see the range. So I've got my pick basically, but I probably want to hit these guys. What does it do? 1 to 3 magic damage. Weirdly, for a Flame Flask, it doesn't inflict burning. I don't know why I keep checking to see if there's some way I can get them all in there. I know there isn't. I guess what I'm really thinking is I didn't need to move this far. Since... I mean, what I really want to do is just... I can do it from here. I don't need to move at all. So that's actually very good, which means I don't need to sacrifice both of those. 2 and 1. Well, now this guy can do a headshot, right? Yeah, that'll kill one of them. Hey, this is good. Okay, so I think my question is whether you group people up or not, because if you group them up and they have area attacks, then you all take damage. If they're more a melee thing, then grouping up is great because they can't get so many combo strikes on you, and you're in a good position to get combo strikes on them. I might hedge my bets and do that. No, I'm gonna go all in. So that got me 1 energy, and there's a question of whether I want to keep them for his attack. No, I don't. Alright, good old headshot. It's definitely MVP so far. Great, didn't do any damage. That one's got resistance, I don't like that. Let's focus on the one we can kill. I got 2 power shots, that's rather nice. Don't need to think too hard about that one. Probably not going to need 2 swipes. So that'll get me a bolt crafting. Ooh. Oh, Burrowing Barb is great. Well, in theory. This one, you know what? This is just a better range attack. I think it might be best to... How many cards total do I have right now? 3, 4, 6. And if I wanted to play... Oh, Overwatch is cheap. Oh, that's great. I think we just play it. I know I could get a passive benefit for keeping it in my hand, but it's more important to kill one of these things now. And I think we will just... I might even... Because I don't really care what the assassin does this turn. So with all of that, it's actually worth casting Prepare, which is going to get us 1 more willpower each turn. So even though the Alchemist played it, I cast it on my Druid. You can put powers on other characters. Just because I think my Druid is least likely to take damage. Oh, Overwatch. Wait. Why are you showing me Overwatch? You didn't do anything. Why is it on my screen? Get rid of it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sort of like pre-selected that for me, which is not helpful. Okay, I could Flame Flask. Running Shot might be nice if I wanted him to get in melee range. But I don't really, do I? Well, it's good for... Okay, it's good for combo strikes, and we've got double strike in hand, so that is good. So, part of me thinks... Overwatch's range attack 6. If you could cast Overwatch and move into range. Shame, Running Shot we won't get the random range attack, because if I'm adjacent to them I can't do a range attack. Yeah, it feels to me like we should focus on getting everyone there. So I'm not gonna play sprint, I'm gonna throw it away. Oh wait, I'm gonna do quick step. Perfect. Because that draws me a card. So it's willpower neutral. So I'm thinking that Hunter should play a ranged attack, then move in, and then everyone else does all their melee attacks. He could also do a melee attack, but only if we've got energy left. I think the surest thing we can throw away is probably these, because a simple swipe will do more damage. Will do 4 damage once everyone's in place. So can I afford to do this and still move in for the hit? I think I can, yeah. So move him in, and then the important part is to play double strike. That's nice, that's very nice. And then, does he still have damage bonus? No. No one has damage bonus, so it doesn't really matter who does what. So I'll just do this. And that gets him. Man, this has been easy so far. I mean, required a lot of thought, but I have faced no impossible situations. So that's a good amount of armor. It's very much a warrior kind of thing, which we're not going in for. Ooh, this looks interesting. Ricochet shot is decent. Piercing arrow, unblockable range attack 3. If you spend 0 willpower for this card, remove defense equal to damage dealt. That's such a weird rule, isn't it? So you would spend 0 willpower if you had something else that reduces its willpower. The Alchemist has stuff like that, but I can't choose to draw a piercing arrow from the Alchemist. You know, putting it in my deck doesn't help with that. Heartseeker, range attack 7. If they're exposed, do double damage. Oh, and if you keep it, it keeps increasing damage, so that's kind of cool. But it does cost 3, which is pretty crazy. You know, I can already do effectively 10 damage with headshot for 2 energy. So obviously I'm going to take this, but I don't actually love it. It's not. Do you know what? That strike through thing never came up, did it? I guess running shot did a lot. So who can wear this? Only the Alchemist, weirdly. The Alchemist could be tough. Defend 2 after doing a melee attack. It's so much armor. It's 3 armor. That's every single battle I can take 3 more damage without losing permanent health. It's almost worth having the crappy card. Because I've already got a crappy card from that, so I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to equip the bow. My assassin is leveled up. Okay. What is opening? So, I attack 2, then refresh my talent. My talent is that each time I do an attack, I draw a new card. Sorry, the first time each turn I do an attack, I draw a card. So this, I would play this, it would draw a card because of my talent, and it would also refresh my talent so that whatever card I drew could also be, could also draw a card if it's an attack itself. I quite like that, gaining some stealth for free. I might do that, because it will replace Punish, and stealth is a thing where you've got to sort of decide to go for it. The starting deck doesn't have quite enough of it going on. That is cool, but I just don't know if it's actually what I want on my... Why doesn't... Hang on, why doesn't the Assassin have both of these? Okay, let's upgrade it. And then I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to take it off you, because he can have that and the sword. So he can be both the combo dealer and the combo benefiter. There's logic to having them on several people, because the one who's good at counter the combo attacking can benefit from the double combo attacks triggered by Bone Sword, but that hasn't been happening, has it? The Alchemist has just got other things on his mind. Does the Alchemist want any of these bows? Not really. I would like to see the upgrades for those bows. Oops, didn't do that. Can I? Yes, I can. Cool. So what I want to know is, if you upgrade Piercing Arrow, does it go to 0 cost? No, it doesn't. So it remains a pretty weird thing. And this one, you know, range attack 8 is pretty strong. I might give him that bow, just so he's got some decent, reliable range stuff. So, didn't I see some stuff over here I wanted to investigate? I think I probably shouldn't go that direction because... oh, her break camp I can see more. I think it was just like the what you visibly see on the map below the question mark is different in the caves to what I'm used to. Okay, well we got nothing, we lost some health. Dwarven Ruins. Ooh, sure. Nope, no reward, no results. I'll investigate this one last place and then we'll get on with our quest. Ooh. Ask Adam if he's okay. Oh, that's our follower. So this is his family was captured by Ratling slavers years ago, and there's a side quest to help the Ratlings, and I think at the end of it you can betray them or something. This one wasn't sheltered, so I'm going to see if the Dwarven Ruins count as shelter. They do. That's good. So we can't do anything with this rest, but we can rest. So you see I'm already low on food, so I wasn't kidding when I said it's always in short supply. Luckily the side quest is super close by. Oh, I don't want... So you've got to be careful. Health loss is fine. Injuries are very serious. Their cards get added to your deck. So Adam can exact revenge in the form of slavers, or get some money. I'll let him exact revenge. So that reduces the cost of upgrading epic stuff. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, pays to have a warrior in your team just so you have somewhere to put this stuff. Only the Alchemist can do this. Put everyone in, defend 3 per reduce an enemy. That's pretty good, isn't it? Maybe I just make my Alchemist like a crazy tank. Fuck it, let's try that. That's very good for Alchemist, isn't it? Create a card that deals magic damage. So let's pivot. You're going to have big heavy armor. Maybe we get rid of the range stuff. If I find a good melee weapon, I'll replace it. But I suppose there's no reason to do that just yet. And we're tired again. Great. Alright, we've got to go this way. I think we've got to leave first. Yeah, here we are. Oh, hang on. Shit. No, I can't do the side quest because I think the objective was inside the cave still. I thought we went this way. I guess not. I don't really want to go on the final thing tired, but I think I just have to because I've only got 1 food. I mean, I could spend that food, but there's no shelter or anything. Okay, this is nasty. So yeah, we got a bunch of fatigue, which is the downside of not resting. So we just got fewer cards, basically. This is going to be a long fight, so it might be worth casting Prepare. And I don't think I care enough about Seethe. The Iron Taunt is kind of interesting, but this thing has range attacks. I'm tempted to just hide from it. Should we just hide from it? It can only see those cells, so if we all shuffle up, I bet like if we stood there and there. Are those even cells though? I can't see the grid anymore. Maybe this is the far edge of the grid. I'm actually going to undo that. I want to... Oh yeah, so there is a cell there at least. Yeah, I kind of think Druid should just hide. And... Thingy should hide. And also I will spend... What would the 2 basic cards get us? Let's do that. Feral Lunge. And Power Shot, sure. I can't do that. I probably should have done this before I moved. I think I'm gonna sacrifice Power Shot, give myself Seethe. Feral Lunge is a good attack, but it will remove one of my powers, so having more powers is good. I actually am gonna sacrifice it because I want Sneak on my guy. If I could undo more, I would, because I should have done that differently. Ah. Flaw in our plan. Fucking hell. Oh, lost all the powers anyway. I technically haven't lost all our powers, but anyway, I didn't keep the thing, so... Alright, so this guy at least has his damage bonus, which is important. A headshot is not so good on such a big target. Hey, why doesn't he have his bonus? He does have his bonus on these, but not on the strike through. I wonder if that's actually true or if it's just a UI problem. So I'm thinking about maybe, what if I do this, and I could sneak again, and then move unseen to here. And I can do improvise attack, but I'm sort of tempted to try and draw a double strike. Let's try it. No, same thing. Okay, well that's fine. So this guy got a load of cards because he got hit, and I had that power that draws cards when hit. Arcing shot's not so great. None of this is super great. Bolt crafting might be the most interesting. Yeah, that's the acid flask, but just one stack of acid is so pathetic. Alright, this is kind of interesting. Range attack 2. The next non-single out card that is played on a target that would be discarded is returned to the owner's hand after use. So it's basically somebody else, or possibly me, gets to play their card twice. Which I think could be good. I think I'll take that. And I do have the option to do this. So I've got to be careful though, because I don't want to play any movement cards or anything and get those back. I think while this guy's got damage bonus, improvised attack is great, so I should use it on this. I think Flame Flask is not going to be helpful, or Swipe is extra not going to be helpful. So this guy should be able to do it and get it back, right? Oh, he got double strike! Here we go. Should I have tried to get somebody down there to combo attack? I probably should. I might do that. Headshot is not that useful. I guess strike through doesn't really make any sense because there's nothing to strike through to. So if we do this, and then we sacrifice both of these to do a double strike. That's 5 on him. Fantastic. And now one of us should do the improvised attack. And it should be... oh, they both have equal damage bonuses, actually. So it doesn't matter at all. Alright, that was a good amount of damage. And he's kind of mobbed in. It's going to be hard for him to shoot my Alchemist, which is what I want him to not do. Well, shot my Alchemist. And they lost their last power. Well, that's getting bad for the Hunter. But we still have stealth on this guy, which is cool. And... so we can... oh well, that gets us there right away. I think we probably do just want to keep on mobbing on these combo attacks. Because we've got a few of them now. I can't redraw on him, which is a shame. But I could possibly use Sprint to draw a card. But let's see what we need. Again, I don't really see like these things being that useful. Oh, that's good. Except I can't actually get to like a good spot with it. I need to still be adjacent. Unless I go away with it and then use Sprint to get back, which both of those draw a card. I think that's probably the best I can do. Ah, interesting. Well, that doesn't let me do anything, but it is actually still... oh wait, hang on, I was going to use Sprint, wasn't I? Okay, that wasn't useful. But the combo thing is useful, because Druid can still do another attack. There it is! Alright, bit rougher that one, but that was a story boss, and I don't need that at all. Now we've got a legendary. So legendaries you can decide what they are out of 3 main options. So that's a big shield. We don't really care about that, even if we want to go tank. Well, first of all, the Alchemist can't use it, so that's useless. This is a kind of amulet. So rally, spend 2 willpower to gain 4 willpower. Meditation, 2 each turn, but god almighty, it costs 3 energy, unless you already have powers active. Again, that's so like fiddly for like, it's got to come up at the right time. Then channeling, gain 6 willpower. No, all of that is pretty crap. Oh wait, so legendaries have a passive, and you should look at that below the quality rating. +1 willpower every turn, every time you take damage. Take 1 additional damage? Excuse me? Fuck off. So this one, every time you're attacked, you defend 1. What's the Karsh Blade? Every time you perform a combo strike, all of your melee attack cards in hand gain +2 damage. That sounds great. Comes with the Stalk power, so it can replace our current knife that does Stalk. Set up melee attack 1 and inflict exposed. Exposed makes them take more damage. It's not that great. Main 3 energy, melee attack 3, and inflict, immobilize 2, defenseless 2, and weaken 2. That's pretty good. Does cost 3, and heroic cards can only be used once per battle, which is a bit of a shame. But I suppose on the other hand, that means it's not cluttering up my deck. It's a very expensive card, and the 2 quality means I get loads of redraws. So yeah, I think it's going to be that one. The fourth option there is just a resource you can use to upgrade legendaries, which is obviously useless if you don't have any legendaries yet. Okay, that's cool. Everyone gets an upgrade. Let's see if we can make anything happen. So, Acid Fog can inflict 2 acid, which would be cool. If I could go deep into that, that would be great. Here we go. When you create or draw a card, you may choose between 1 extra option. Every time this effect is triggered, gain 1 defense. Oh, that's kind of nice. That does feel right for our build, doesn't it? The other thing I was interested in is the Unstable Elixir, upgrading that. If I was going to get Acid Fog, I'd replace like a Swipe, so... Although actually swipes have been somewhat useful, haven't they? I kind of think Flame Flask is our dud, because it costs a lot of energy, and it's random how much damage it does. So replacing that with a power or upgrading Unstable Elixir. I think I'll replace it with the power. Nope, change my mind. I'm going to upgrade it Unstable Elixir. I think getting 2 discounted cards is really good. So Hunter, what can we do here? So this is the weird thing about the Hunter. The Hunter is so good just with range stuff, but they keep trying to get you to do summons as well. And I wish... There is one other class who has some summon abilities, but I wish there was like a summoning specialist, and that it wasn't sort of diluting the Hunter's pool, because it just doesn't really make that much sense to me. I mean, that thing's got a lot of resistance, but it's got 5 health, so it's not great. And this, yeah, this is only useful if you've already got summon up. I mean, we could try the Glass Lizard. I haven't really done this one. The one that's kind of cool is there's one that can do combo attacks off of your ranged attacks. So when you hit something at range, it can combo it if it's adjacent, which is very nice. So this thing's supposed to be tough, basically. Like, it takes less damage, and 3 energy is so much. If I don't do that, I would upgrade something. To be honest, none of these upgrades are very exciting. So Overwatch, sure, it gets more powerful, but you don't really play Overwatch. It just sits in your hand and it does other stuff. Like I say, I'm pretty certain it gets discarded when it triggers, unless they change something. But I'm sure I've seen this drop out of my hand before I had a chance to do anything with it. Maybe I get the Glass Lizard, and I'll upgrade it, see if we can actually make that path work. Okay, this could be good. Range attack 2 and gain stealth 2, that's great actually. For the rest of the turn, enemies do not prevent your characters from moving or performing combo strikes, and all combo strikes deal double damage. Damn, that's kind of cool. That's not very good because its base damage is pathetic for a 2 energy card. And then if you have stealth, okay, it doubles it, but that only gets it up to what it should be anyway, 2 energy for 4 damage. And then discarding a card just doesn't really matter, it just doesn't come up. It might be different if you could choose a card for them to discard, so you could like neutralize a boss by taking away one of its best powers, but if it's just random, it could just be like an advance or a swipe or something. Who cares? I'm very tempted by this. I think it's less likely I'll get this to work. Hidden Shot just seems like a solid choice in general. I want more stealth. Having a lot of stealth, it doesn't get you a bigger damage bonus, but it lets you move further. And I guess I like that, but I also like combo strikes, and this doesn't fit well with that. So maybe I go for Blinding Flash and try and focus on these combo strikes. What should I replace? I guess Swipe, because Improvised Attack can already do what Swipe does. Alright. Food, herbs. That one... is that any use to me? No, not really. Alright, so... oh, I was going to reconsider what the Alchemist should be holding. That maybe they should have a melee weapon. They can't use any melee weapons, that's the problem. They can use daggers, staves and bows. So them as like a melee tank is not the greatest thing. Let's remind myself about this dagger. When you perform a combo strike, all of your melee attack cards gain +2 to damage. So I really want this guy doing combos all the time. It would almost be worth taking this out to get Stalk online faster, to get this new thing I just added to my deck, which I've forgotten what it is, Blinding Flash. I mean, this is a nice one because it lets my team do combo strikes as well. Maybe I do this. That range attack hasn't been useful yet, and I've tanked him up to be melee. If he's doing great combo strikes and this guy is making combo strikes do double damage and triggering them twice with his sword, there's something there, isn't there? We can also, when we rest, now that we have medicinal herbs, I can remove a card from a class, which is real nice. And I sort of think it might want to be the Alchemist, because I don't like these flame flasks. You can, what's fun to do is like, every time you get medicinal herb, use it on the same class, so that class ends up with a really lean deck, and they just, you know what they're going to do. Okay, break camp. Where are we going though? Is that... oh, that's... I thought that was a side quest error at first, but I guess it's not. I think I'll go through the rest of this passageway, because I don't want to just double back on myself. I've got loads of money, so shop would be nice. They are ratlings. Do I want to sell items at the market? Do I want to buy items at the market? I mean, once you're in the shop interface, I think you get to decide, don't you? This sounds more interesting, but actually, I think I want to just fight every chance I get, because I want to test my deck, and I also want to... yeah. I'll both level up from this, and I'll learn more about what is working and what isn't working about this concept that I'm going for. I don't like the as 2 power shots. Power shot's quite a bad card. Let's get this guy going, and he can indeed sneak, which is nice. So sneak could protect him from these range guys. I can't quite kill one, which is a real shame. I don't like this Iron Taunt thing, that's kind of stupid. He could use both his guards to close in and then try and do Flame Flask on multiple things. If he went 1-2, 1-2, then Flame Flask could hit... it's at range 4 actually, so he probably doesn't even need to do that. Let's try this. I guess I will... okay, I can have my pick, and I think I want to do that. So they're down to 3, so that's great. So Power Shot will certainly take it out. I actually think I might... this is getting risky now, but if I can have... ooh. Oh, that would be a nice skill for my other bloke. Shatter Arrow. Range attack 2, then if you have cards remaining in your hand, attack a random target with each card in hand. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Stealth, nice in general, but if I have stealth and my friend has stealth, then only the hunter can take damage, and I don't really want the hunter to get mullered. So that leaves just Knife Attack, which is just a range attack 2, basically. This is next combo strike deals +2 damage. That doesn't say this turn, so maybe that will persist, and just whenever that happens to come up, I'll get the benefit. Because that would be nice. But we're getting real low on willpower. I really want to take this guy out, and I can't do it with that ability, so maybe it doesn't make sense to pay that ability. If I sacrifice this and double strike, I can do the power shot, which means I can't do sneak, but I can at least keep sneak. That's the only play I see actually that ends in that person's death. I could keep double strike instead of sneak. Maybe I do that. Maybe the sneak game is over. No, I've got a bunch of other good attack cards from my legendary, so I'm going to do this. Oh, I can't see them. God damn it. Oh, that's everything is screwed now. I can't think of anything to do. You can't see anyone. No one at all. That's very counterintuitive, I've got to say. Look at this thing. That does not feel like it's completely obscuring that hex. It feels like I can just see that dude. Ah, oh, damn it. He can't see them either. So power shot's useless to me. There's no way I can play it this turn. I will get that guy to sneak. That's one upside. And then this guy's just got to do some damage. And we're just in a really bad spot. We're just taking nobody out. That's another ding against Flame Flask, to be honest. It's like, it's not getting rid of threats. Oh, Overwatch. Okay, let's watch. So Overwatch fired. And it's back in my hand. Do you know what? Is it possible that the time that I saw Overwatch getting discarded, it was because Overwatch caused another copy of Overwatch to play? And whatever gets played gets discarded. What happened this time? There is a log, isn't there? Oh, shoot is an enemy power. That's why it's so bad. Okay, so I think Overwatch caused my hunter to play an improvised attack. Hang on. Play a random range attack card on it. Why do I only have 2 cards? Something got discarded. So it's like it drew a card. It's like it played a card from my hand, but that's not what it says it does, because I might not have a range attack in my hand. Well, some kind of fucking long attack would be real nice here. And let's do Unstable Elixir. Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god! That is so perfect. I think 2 of them have 3 health as well, so this will just kill him, and I can just do another one. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Unstable Elixir. Really? No, I'm not going to sacrifice that. I've learned my lesson. Let me just do some research here. Exposed. 1 additional damage from all damage sources. So if... No, I would need to get all the way over there with my assassin, which I don't think is going to happen. I'm not too far off, actually, because I get an advance as well. Maybe I can. And then I'd expose them, and they would take more damage from the beams. To be honest, though, the beams, I just do 2 beams and I kill everyone. So that's sort of settled, isn't it? Wow, that's satisfying. I can't believe I actually got... Not only got an Unstable Blast, I got 2 Unstable Blasts, which is just the perfect attack for this situation. So maybe I'm really struggling to sacrifice any of these. It's great that I have them all. I just learned that Move Unseen gets me there, so that means I don't need the advance. So Move Unseen to get me there. I want to do Setup and then Double Strike, don't I? Yeah. Oh, what does this do? Magnifies combo strikes, so no, that's not what I need right now. Certainly sacrifice that, and I think we'll sacrifice Sneak, and then I'll do a Double Strike. That's going to do it. Wow, we really pulled that back. That was a terrible first turn, and then we did very well after that. Don't really want to use that. Wait. Who would like to run? So he's already got that. This guy, he doesn't really like to run. To be honest, I actually think I should take this off. It's 1 armor. This is 2 armor. So both of them give me a trash card. Maybe by the same logic, but that I put it on my assassin. It's better to have Sprint, a bad card, and 1 more armor, than Prepare, which is a bad card, and only 1 armor. Who do I level up? I'm now pretty interested in the Alchemist. I think I want to get this build working. What does Distract do? Or just a lot of different stuff. Control chaos. All effects target randomly affect one additional target. I love the sound of that, but I just haven't got any. Like, the Elementalist has a bunch of spells that ping off different enemies, and that would be great for her. I guess if you have an Elementalist in your party, you just have the Alchemist cast this on her. But it's strange that it's his power, but he doesn't have any skills that seem to benefit from it. That one, I mean, that sounds cool, but it costs 3 energy, so it's way too expensive. I can't remove as an upgrade. I could just upgrade my other Sable Elixir, because that worked great, didn't it? We're sheltered, so let's take advantage of that. I can't do anything with our rest, but I really need food. I've got loads of money and I need food, so let's keep seeking out shops. Hard battle, obsidian shops. I like hard battles. Bring it on. Oh god, there's 4 of them. Oh, they're all real tough too. Bounty Hunter, Warden. These guys look very melee. That's a spear. You can throw spears, so that is not melee. Let me try and take out this guy first then. Shall I just... I'm going to redraw that hand completely, because none of those are great. That's 6. God, I really don't like these stupid tough guy powers for the Alchemist. Maybe I should take that armor off. It's not giving me redraws. Let us get the assassin closer. Ooh. They can, with enough help, they can get there and inflict that on this person. Of course, by doing that, they get themselves close to these melee guys, and the idea is to not do that. So, Overwatch is good, but it's good to keep it in your hand. Range attack 3. I guess I will move this one and play Unstable Elixir, see what we get out of that. Oh, it's terrible. Bruh, I guess Defend is better there. Unstable Blast again, which is nice. Not as nice in this situation, but still good. Inspired makes them do more damage, but it's not... I guess I do that to my Hunter, and then we kind of sacrifice everything to give them the power. That's kind of good. So it looks like I can do 7 and 4, but I can't, of course, because the 2 damage bonus is only for one of these. So I can't do everything here, but I can... Let's do this. And then this is only 5, but if I sacrifice enough, I can afford to also do this improvised attack. So yeah, go my policy, it's worth sacrificing everything you have to take out one enemy. I think that's right, because they can walk to us, but... Oh. I was going to say they can walk to us, but they can't hit us. Turns out they can. Alright, Flame Flask, while I've got it, perhaps I should use it in this situation. That's perfect for Flame Flask, actually. But let's see what Shape Elements gets us. Create a card that deals magic. Choice of 3. Magic attack 4. Oh yeah, I gain chill. That sucks. Magic attack 2. If it defeats the target, draw 2 cards. That's kind of nice. Chaos Missiles. 3 magic damage to all enemies within 3 spaces. Deal +2 damage if you have 5+ defense. Well, no, I don't. But that does seem 3 to everyone in a certain range is pretty good. Oh, I thought it was going to be discounted, but it's not. That's a shame. So within 3 spaces, it says, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that hits everyone. That's pretty good, actually. I think we should probably... Oh, we can also make the Glass Lizard. So my first thought was, let's sacrifice everyone else's cards to play both of these. Because this is potentially, you know, it's 3 to everyone, and then 1 to 3 to everyone. So an average of 5 to everyone. That's probably not the best strategy. Wouldn't it be better to make a Glass Lizard that would block up this kind of thing so the Alchemist can't get surrounded? Possibly double strike somebody. I don't think I can do both. I can't play I can't spend 4 energy on these and 3 energy on that. I do think Glass Lid is the best thing I've got. Although it's very inefficient to not do at least one ranged attack each turn with the Hunter, because that bonus is free. So maybe I'll move in like that. That's nice. Then we will sacrifice this. I will sacrifice Stalk and Sprint. That goes as the Glass Lizard. And probably just put it there so that they... So yes, they could get a good concave on it and we'll be hitting it, but only the middle one could do any combo attacks, because you can't do a combo attack if you're adjacent to 2 enemies, so this guy can't combo attack. Oh shit. Do these all targets all enemies? Okay, so if I'm only going to do one of them, I do Chaos Missiles, and I think I will do that. And I'm not so sure about which one of these to sacrifice. I'd like to play Sneak, but I can't do it this turn anyway. And next turn looks like... Oh, Double Strike's going to be better next turn. Alright, that was okay. I think we got like a decent sort of tactical position here. Against guys with swords and shields, I think you're okay doing this sort of thing. Oh, they pulled him in! Damn! And made him defenseless. God, what card is that? Because I want one of those. Grapple. Pull the target within 2 spaces. Melee attack 4 and inflicts defenseless. Where are these cards in my deck? I want that. Melee attack 4 for 2 energy is good by itself. Well, it's standard. And afflicting defenseless and pulling them. That's a great card. Okay, well. This chap can't really do combo attacks right now because of the problems. I would love... Let's see what Unstable Elixir gets us. No, wrong thing to sacrifice. Force Missile. Magic attack 2 to a target within 3 spaces, and then to another one. Wild Swing. Decent. Cool Flames. Gain Burning, then Magic attack 3. Magic attack 2, then steal a card from the top of the character's deck. I would love to steal that grapple one, but I guess that's unlikely to happen. What can Headshot do? It can kill anyone up to 10 health, so it can kill this guy. So let's do that. Because that also frees up this guy to potentially do combo attacks on this one, do his own attacks. Double Strike is in our hand, so we could have him go over here, and then Double Strike and real pile on this guy. But let's see what Force Missile gets us first. I'm going to undo that. I don't think Mind Drain is as good as Swipe in this situation, so I think I'd rather have Swipe. Don't know if I get to use it though. Power Shot is no longer that interesting. So let's sacrifice that. Low profile, I think it's too late in the game to be trying to get that power online. So now I'm ready to Double Strike. I think I want to set this guy up. Oh, we've got a problem. Because he will be between 2 enemies once I do that. So he's not a good co-op partner for this guy. I could actually spend... This guy's activated, so he can move... Well, he'll have the same problem, won't he? Damn. There's no chance that we kill this guy with a combo attack, is there? What? Can Advance get me out of this? No. What if this guy moves? No. Okay. Here's the thing. Combo strikes. I mean, we can kill this guy, right? Because I just move this guy here, do double strike on him. Doesn't matter that I'm between 2 enemies because I'm not trying to do combo strikes. These guys will do combo strikes. And to be honest, double strike will almost kill him by itself. So the only downside of that plan is it's kind of overkill. But after I've done it, this guy will be dead. This guy hasn't used his turn. He can move down here and attack this one and get a combo strike off me. So that's good. I think I do this. Am I going to have spare energy? My energy economy isn't making sense to me. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't undo the move. I just... Well, that might be good. Why might I not want to sacrifice that. I think because... yeah, that was great. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's... now that we've done that, we can sacrifice this to get the druid down here, and he'll do a combo attack too. So this guy comes in and... yeah, it's a little bit hard to choosing both a starting position and a finish position when you do that. Did I have some other plan? Was there some other part of this? Because I'm not seeing it now. Yeah, no one can do anything here, can they? Oh, I guess... Assassin can actually just move out of the way. Let's do that. He can go over here, because he's hurt and he can't defend himself. I'd rather he attacks the glass lizard. But even if he attacks the hunter, that's better. He knows who he wants. Oof, that was a nasty hit. Alright, that's not going so well. So Blinding Flash. It would... it doesn't increase movement range, right? But it does... let's try and use it. So, we do this, we... yeah, it's so annoying that I don't see a bonus on that. I really want to know... I've just got to find out, does this get me a bonus? So if I get the bonus, it should do 5 damage, not 3. I don't have willpower. Now, the preview as I was trying to attack said 3, but then I think I saw the number 5 come out of it. And he was on... wasn't he on 8 health? Oh, I can rewind, right? Yeah, he was on 8 health. Wow, that's a... okay, we've done Blinding Flash, so the... and then all of these... oh, damn, yeah. I was forgetting about my passive level. Okay, so that worked. Took a lot of damage on our assassin. Maybe the assassin should have all the PP armor. I'm not sure they can wear it though. Calling lightning. Ooh, look at... oh my god, look at that lightning bolt. 5 damage to a huge line of enemies. I think that's a good one for the Alchemist. Let us see... well, Alchemist... sorry. Assassin is in trouble now, isn't he? He's not doing so good. Shadow Strike. Range attack 2, then move in, and if you have stealth, gain 1 willpower. It's sort of alright. What's the upgraded version of Blinding Flash? Oh my god, combo strikes deal triple damage. That's very cool. Yeah, Shadow Strike is interesting. Could be free. And if you're in stealth, you're getting a bonus to that attack anyway, so it's actually 4 range attack. That's pretty nice. I've never used low profile, have I? Smoke bomb's useless. I think it's Shadow Strike or it's upgrade. You can upgrade your sneaks and then they don't cost anything to play, which is nice. I'm gonna try Shadow Strike. I think it's better than the improvised attack. I want to keep a swipe because if we're doing close-up combo stuff, then that's worth it. Ooh, here we go. We need all of this. And then this I don't care about. That I don't care about. That gives you Stalk again. There isn't any advantage to having 2 copies of the same power because it doesn't... I mean, you can play it on someone else, but you can't play it on yourself again. It doesn't stack up. Let's see. Do I not need any of these? Oh, I do need this. Okay, none of that seems all that useful. I think I'm just going to sell this. And all these robes, and one of these knives, and that useless thing. This I just don't see any mileage in. That's no good. I might... do I want that? Could be good for the hunter. Yeah, I'll leave those. I've got shitloads of money now, so... I'm going to equip that staff, I think. Sounds very cool. I think I'll get rid of this. I keep changing my mind about it, but it's just not happening, is it? And we are doing some combo attack stuff. It's just, it synergizes, so if they have Stalk, and this guy does his Blinding Flash, the result is crazy good. While we're sheltered, we should rest some more. Oh, in fact, I think I can just drag food directly to a character. Yeah, that's better. I will hire him for money, because I got loads of money. What do they do? What a good face. Okay, so they all do the same damn thing, don't they? Shields and melee weapons, and this is stars and tokens. This feels like one good perk split between many different things. Like all crafting upgrades being cheaper, that's a perk. But like only certain kinds are a bit cheaper is pretty crap. This is interesting. Come across a corpse half buried in rock. As Charok approaches, ground beneath gives way. If we save them, we only have a chance of an epic reward. If we let it happen, they get an injury, but we definitely get the epic reward. So presumably there's something under there. But I can't risk an injury. Injuries is just too serious. Yeah, this is one where, like, story-wise I don't want to do this, but gameplay-wise, yeah, I really want food and I really want a battle, so guess we're doing it. Okay, 4, but they're only 10 health. Oh, and I got Glass Lizard on the first turn, so that's nice. Shape Elements wasn't that great last time, was it? Iron Taunt's certainly no use. Swiper's certainly no use, so Glass Lizard. Assemble. These guys all have spears, so I might actually want to think about where I do this. Oh, damn it. It's undone all my work. So yeah, I don't want it to be too exposed. But then on the other hand, it's a melee unit, so it's got to get as close as it can. This might be good. So I can kill a 10 health guy as long as that spot isn't blocked. Let's do that. Get rid of that swipe. Get rid of the Iron Taunt. Kill a dang enemy. And now we are pretty close to... That's a good spot for a... Okay, that's a good result. Good first turn. Actually, summons kind of combo with... Oh, Jesus Christ. They synergize with combo attacks in theory, because you just get more. There's just more people to combo. Strike through would be good here. Man, wouldn't I love that lightning rod now? Unstable elixir could get me there. Let's find out what the unstable elixir gives me first. And I'll sacrifice one of my many moves. Mind Drain's not great, but it does some damage. God, I hate all of these. I do just have more cards though, so there's sort of I can get my willpower back. So strike through will help. That will get through some people. I guess I'll go here. And the first attack does have damage, even though it says it doesn't. Is there anything else? Any other powers people could be playing on me? Oh yeah, we should do a combo attack, right? I don't want to make myself burning, it seems stupid. So let's do this. I mean, do I want this guy up here too? This one actually... That works rather well, doesn't it? I need to sacrifice something else though. Alright. And that gets me... I would have increased my melee damage with any attacks in this hand, but I don't actually have any. Oh my god, I'm a complete idiot. I had Stalk in my hand. I could put Stalk on this person, which is good for some reason. I mean, yes, let's do it. Let's also just completely redraw his hands, try and get some melee attacks. Got main, but I'm not going to play that, am I? Oh, but, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, can this happen? Can I get Blinding Flash going and still do the strike through? Because we both have boosted combo attacks, and I just doubled all combo attacks. And there's two of us. Yep, this works. How did that not kill him? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Something's wrong here. This guy's going to do 5 damage. We both have +2. Oh, if we're not adjacent to any friendly characters, damn it. Well, do I have any choice about that? I mean, actually, yes. Oh, damn it. Damn it, I did this the wrong way around. So this upgraded version means adjacent enemies don't perform combo strikes. If the Alchemist had that, they could move there and get the benefit. But as it stands, they can't. What I could do, though, is this. And then we sacrifice this card to get the attack on. Yeah, that's the best we can do. Man, that was a journey. Now I get Lightning Bolt. Bit late. Okay, well, I can get revenge for that little pylon. Sure. What do I want to do? Let's get this person up here. They still have combo bonus. Where shall I put them? They can come down here. And I'm going to do this. That triggers a combo strike. Oh, and then I got double strike, which is great. So I'm going to focus on this first. I don't think they're going to use a swipe this turn. Yeah, Exposed is great with combo strikes, because combo strikes only do 1 damage normally, and Exposed makes them do 2 damage. It doubles them. Maybe this guy... I'm quite tempted... This is 3 energy for just doing 5 damage to 1 target. That doesn't really make sense, does it? Let's see what this would get us. Ooh, Reel In is interesting. Aim Shot is not. This one lets us draw a card, which is good. Range attack, then pull them 3 spaces. Yeah, let's do that. And that's the very space that I would like them to be in. So I could... I really want a melee attack here. And we can get it, can't we, with Unstable Elixir? One of these should be a melee attack. I mean, there's no real reason to think that, but... okay, this is, but... It'll be reduced to 2, right? Maybe this works. Because I can sacrifice this. Yeah, it definitely works. Not bad. But that's all I can do. And the Alchemist could be in some trouble. Yeah, yelled the power off of me. I'd love to get main going. Let's do that. And let's also move them up to, and maybe them too, and then we'll just sacrifice everything. That's a lot of debuffs, isn't it? And what the hell? Oh. That isn't what I thought it was. Can I back off and then do Shadow Strike? Yeah. Alright, that's that done. Exposed again. I wonder if Exposed... No, Double Strike is great, isn't it? And that's not interesting, really. My Hunter is leveled up. What's Hidden Run? Yeah, no. Don't like that. Follow-up is good. Ooh. Okay. Follow-up means I can put that like on my assassin, and then every time I shoot with my bow, the assassin gets more and more damage, so that's great. It's a bonus on melee and magic damage, so it doesn't affect combo strikes or ranged. Mark target, exposed 3. We just established that exposed is great for combo attacks, doubles them. So maybe I want that, just for the sake of mixing things up a bit. You can see what I mean about the summon, can't you? It just doesn't really fit in with everything else. Ah, upgraded card. That could be good. I think I'll do that. I wish it was discounted, but we can't have everything. I think we should get on with our quest now. What is this? Just materials. Let's try that at least. Oh! Okay, cool. Didn't read why they got that, but good for him. I don't really want another battle, I want to just get on with the quest. If I can get some medicinal herbs, that would be good. We're doing alright for food, but then we'll probably rest anyway, so... And we're tired. That's the problem with not stopping in other places. Okay, trees are a bit better than open plains to rest, but we're still not going to gain all that much back. We can hone items, that's good. So let's, yeah, I would very much like, I like that they have a bunch of armor, but let's forget this sea thing. Iron Taunt someday might be useful, but I probably would get rid of it if I could. Okay, we're somewhat fresh. Huh. Let's try and get a trait for 2 food. I sense we're close to our objective, I don't know if that's true. All cards cost half willpower this turn. Draw a card. Oh, but you gain weakened. Oh, that's fucking terrible! That's terrible, I don't want that. Ugh. I paid 2 food for that terrible, crippling disadvantage. Ah, oh, damn it, we're not going to make it. Well, I suppose we might as well get as close as we can. No, we shouldn't, because I think once you're already tired, it gets less efficient to rest. Oh, draw 2 cards? Oh, but you have to shuffle one back. Still could be good. Yeah, that's a better upgrade than this, so I think I'll do that with the assassin. So close. Don't quite have full health, but 1 point isn't going to make a difference. Oh man, is this not the final battle? If this isn't the final battle, I might have to stop afterwards anyway, because I'm a bit short on time. Okay, I've got setup, but that's only at melee range. What does this one do? Chilled on all enemies within 2 spaces, so ranged is going to be a lot better for us here. I'm inclined to just throw all of this away, because he's not going to get in melee range this turn. Stalk is quite good. I mostly want sneak. I might sacrifice this to get it. Then running shot sounds great. Let's do that. Okay, I knocked off their armor. Headshot, even without the finishing bonus, it's still 4 damage. That's probably the most we can do. And yeah, I'll probably keep your improv attack. That's all we can do on turn 1. Okay, so she likes to pull us together. She didn't do anything with it that time. I'm not sure what I will do with this. I think probably no to Blinding Flash. And I'm playing Sneak on myself first, because the more sneak I have, the further this takes me. And that sure checks out. Cool, lightning would be nice. Oh, got lots of good things here. But I don't have line of sight. I would need to sacrifice 1 card to get in line of sight. And when I do, I can't really do Core Lightning, can I? There's no spot I can easily get to that would do that. So let's see what shape elements gets us. A smart infection could be good, because that could hit in that pattern, I believe. Oh, they're not quite close enough. I don't think I can hit them both. Because it would be good to defend my assassin and hurt them. Magic attack 6 is pretty impressive. You inflict chilled, but you gain chilled. Every character takes 5 damage per stack of burning. Damn, that would be great if we were gone for that build, but... Okay, remind me what chilled does exactly. Less damage, less movement. So that's... Putting that on my Alchemist and the boss is sort of... That's better than nothing, I think. It doesn't hurt me. And this magic attacks, you don't need line of sight or anything, it can just happen. I want to keep that Overwatch. I probably can't keep everything, so let's do that. We're both chill now. I do want line of sight. I might as well take the furthest angle. And then Overwatch is on while I'm using my hand. Okay, everyone's done something. And I'm inclined to... The only other thing I could do is... I think I might do it. If I sacrifice this card and don't spend it as a move, then I will get some armor on that character. Being spread out is real good against this person. She doesn't seem to know what to do with it. So, Sprint can give me 2 cards. I should probably sprint first. Oh god, these are useless. I can't recycle move unseen. I can't recycle anything apparently. Why can't I recycle anything? Did I already do this? Oh, choose recard to reshuffle. Well, if I can... Oh, I can! Huh! I didn't think it would let me do that. That's interesting. Quick step. Just do it to get the new card. Oh, for fuck's sake! Damn it, that was the worst thing that could have happened, because I can't recycle this one, and I could have recycled quick step. Terrible. Mind you, it would have come out anyway, wouldn't it? So this is only going to get me 1 card, but Maim is a good one. If you're only going to get 1 card, Maim is not a bad one to go for. Let me get line of sight on her with this. Let me... Oh, inspirational. Activate all friendly cards and draw a card. I guess I'll do that. The activation is not super useful, but doesn't hurt. It's actually kind of most useful for the Alchemists themselves, because I want them to have... Well, I want them to do Unstable Elixir and find out what we get. Inspire is great. Wild Swing, not so great. I get damage and I've got to be close to them to do that. I don't really like that because it's also going to catch the assassin in the blast probably. So I guess I'll take a Wild Swing, which I also don't like. But I think I'll also redraw this person's stuff. Ooh, this is good, this is good. Okay, something's shaping up now. Get rid of these swipes. Definitely inflict exposed. That's fantastic. So this guy is inspired. Are they? Did I inspire them? No, I haven't inspired them yet. I will inspire them. This guy is inspired, and this person is exposed. That seems like a real good combo. I do wish I could get some... Maybe I can get some combo stuff going on. Because they have Stalk... Oh, shit. Shit. Why can't I move there? Oh, because I'm chilled. Because I'm chilled. Damn it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I can move him. Because I don't want them to be adjacent, because I need him to get his damage bonus. So. Immobilized, defenseless, and weakened. None of those help me this turn. So it's more about Let's do this swipe. Damn, 4 from the combo strike. And that was a smart move. I didn't think about it at the time, but that was a smart move because by doing a combo strike, he gained a load of stuff. I still can't use this. And main, I'd have to sacrifice everything to cast main, so it's going to have to be just improvised attack. It's a shame it's not more, but that's 8 by itself, and a double strength combo strike. And I do draw a card for that, although it doesn't help me. But it gets me closer to being able to do something with him. I guess I just sacrifice Power Shot and play the Overwatch directly. Because you want to use that damage bonus each turn. And I don't really think... I suppose we can just go here. Come on. Just don't want to get too far from line of sight. Oh yeah, I forgot about the shield thing, but it's still worth it. That's a lot of spells. But they're down to 12 now. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oh wait, I do want this. I've already gained the weakened thing, which sucks, but given that it gets me a glass lizard, I won't complain too much. Stalk is back, so let's put it on them. I don't like my chances of getting back in range. Can you do that? No, you can't do that. So it's all about the... Oh, the lizard can't move this turn. Great. Well, in that case, let's do a main. Bolt crafting, you can't see the target, can you? No. So they are... Can I get some more information, please? Because it's not just that. They're immobilized, they're defenseless, and they're weakened. Weakened 2, so I think that's... Next attack deals -2 damage. Okay. So... You know... Yeah, it isn't clear from the rules. Like, the way it's written makes me think the next attack does -3 damage, but weakened would remain, like every other named effect, until the next turn, at which point it would decay by 1, and if there's only 1 stack, that would mean it goes away. But that isn't what happens. When you do the next attack and it loses -3 damage, that reduces weakened by 1 stack. Anyway, having 2 stacks is good, because it means 2 of their attacks will suck. I think we just sacrifice this to do this, and see... You know, advance is not bad, because if we don't get another movement card, and we didn't, then this lets us get somewhere. Come on. Yeah, I can actually do a 0 damage attack! Yay! And it doesn't get a combo bonus or anything like that, so... Oh well. Oh, they've got Stalk now. That's a useless power, mate, because you don't have any friends. Okay, this is going to be a Blinding Flash turn. I feel it. Let's do Blinding Flash. Now, no one's thing... What is that card thing? So everyone gets extra combo damage. Quick Step sounds good. Turns out I'm going to need more than that. But the range attack thingy will help with that. That gets me to my target. So that's we're getting closer to this combo strike thing. Alchemist, I think, just moves there. Oh, we got a slight problem here. Oh no, it's fine. So Stalk would be counteracted by moving my guy here, but I don't have Stalk, so we're fine. Oh, that was it. I'm almost disappointed. I had more. I was going to do a double strike. It's going to be so much combo damage. Alright, that is where I'm going to have to leave it this time, because that wasn't the last battle, was it? Oh, let's just see what rewards we got. Ooh, even more lightning. Target shocked enemy triggers shocked on all characters. All characters? Like, even us? And then takes 6 magic damage per stack of shock. That's weird. Well, I like the idea of doubling down on it, but I've only got 1 slot, so I think... Oh no, it's actually my the book slot is not what's giving me the current lightning powers. What is this? That's not so great. Oh, this is quite a good one. Quality 3, so lots of... Oh, here it is. Whenever you inflict damage from 4 or more spaces away, also inflict exposure on the target. That is the absolute perfect thing, because as established, exposure is great. And these are all just some whiffle about, I don't know, drawing cards and stuff. I don't know, spending energy to draw cards just feels... I guess it's okay. Alright, let's think it through. You get dealt alertness, which you've used up 1 card space for that. You play inertness, which costs you a willpower, so it's kind of cost you 2 things already. Then you draw 2 cards, and so sure, you've got 2 options now where when you're only dealt 1, so the number of total options is increased. But the willpower economy, you've spent 2 and you've gained 2. So I think you are... Maybe it's an up, but only a slight up. It just doesn't feel like a good idea to me. Rethink, I like the sound of more, although you've got to put 1 back, which sucks. Anyway, it's going to be the vote, for sure. And I'll deal with the level up stuff next time, because it's going to be a more involved decision.